Hola, salut. I thought I'd introduce myself. So I'm Nicoletta and I'm the teacher at LinguaLab. I teach French and Spanish, and you'll be having me if you do decide to join us at LinguaLab, okay? Um, so I just thought I'd explain a bit about exactly what group tuition is all about and why we do that. Now, we have groups for both Spanish and French from Key Stage 3, so year 7, 8, and 9, we have groups for them. GCSE, again, year 10 and 11 groups, and then we have A-level groups, year 12 and 13. Never more than 8 people in a group, okay? So everyone's getting that attention from me. You know, your lessons are engaging. I love both French and Spanish. You're going to get that passion through, okay? I'm an expert. I'm an expert in both the languages. And on top of that, I'm an expert in teaching. I've taught in both boarding schools and state schools. I've been former head of Spanish. I know what I'm talking about, but also I know how to challenge individuals. I know what students' weaknesses are. That is something I know is one of my fortes. So look, there's no pressure here, but if you're kind of on the fence and you're thinking, I'm not sure if this is right, why don't you just book in a free call? Then you can just have a little chat with me, and that way you can decide, I think she's the right fit for me, or she's not. And that's fine. And this is what the call is about. It's about just having a chat with me and deciding, yeah, okay, it's also about me finding out your level and, you know, what your goals are too. That's really important. So that's the kind of initial process. And then what happens is if you decide, you know what, I'm going to give it a try, then what happens is you'll get your personalized OneNote. So every student of mine gets their own personal OneNote that's organized by me. So it's super organized. You've got a lesson section where you go to when I say, for example, oh, it's a lesson, let's go to lesson 4th of April. If it was the 4th of April, straight there, it's all there ready to go, ready for you to edit. And that way I can go into each student's OneNote and see exactly what they're doing. So, you know, there's no hiding. And then obviously your weekly homework with all feedback from me on top of extra resources that I'll just add in into your OneNote, and you know students can have a go in their own time. Songs, grammar exercises, anything that I think my students would enjoy, but also would enrich them too. And you know, you're getting top expert teaching in a group once a week on top of, and then weekly homework. Now again, weekly homework, if you think your child doesn't need or doesn't want weekly homework, then we can of course change things around. You don't have to do it, it's optional, but it's a great way to kind of keep ticking over your language skills. So again, if you're thinking, yeah, I think I might inquire, just book in a free call, okay, and we'll have a chat. If not, drop us a WhatsApp or a DM and I will certainly be helping you and just answering any questions you need, okay? Hopefully speak to some of you very soon.